Yo, what's up, guys? My name is Quality. I'm the founder of GEES.
Yo, I'm the other founder, Bougie here, and today we got a special guest, Giraffe. Many of you know him.
Hey, what up? It's Giraffe, one of the leads for Talent.
All right, to get in the first topic, how's talent going, man?
How's Talent going?
Yeah.
Talent's going really good. Just making like content videos, growing every day. Like the Instagram is just like blowing up. It went from like 3K to 8K in like a week.
That's lit, bro.
That's dope.
Yeah, YouTube's blowing up. It's just, every day we're just growing and blowing up. So it's going good. I love Talent. The homies
good,
in
man.
there, cool too.
That's good to hear.
Wait,
Thanks for talent coming.
What are you in talent? You're a leader, right?
Yeah, I'm just a lead. It's kind of like one of the overall leads.
Okay,
I just
overall
do
lead.
whatever. Mostly just like do the content videos, make sure everybody's like doing their part.
It's pretty cool.
Okay, nice. What are talent's goals? Have you guys set some goals for yourself?
Yeah, kind of like midsummer, like we just like some numbers that we have like kind of kept to ourselves, but we have numbers that we like are expecting or hoping to get to by like end of summer, kind of what we're hoping for, and like a lot of ideas and plans with merch down the line and stuff like that. So
That's pretty cool. But leaving all that behind, how are you, Giraffe? Like, how's life? How's it going?
good, bro. Like obviously I'm like 26, so like kind of old and have like a house and bills and a lot of shit going on. And
Hey, man, I feel
like
you.
coronavirus is like messing it up, but I found a decent
Yeah.
job and I've just been getting by, so it's,
That's good, man.
vibing.
How about you, Quality? How's your day today?
My day's going pretty well. I just woke up not too long ago. Had a late night grind with the homies. Shout out to G's only, man.
Hey, but Giraffe, how did you join the
Yo.
community?
How did I join the community?
Yeah.
Fortnite, really. I mean, I guess that's kind of how everybody joined the community. But Kids Discord and Elevate.
Nice.
I was kind of like a nobody back then. But Spexify, like people like Spexify and my boy Slayer and like Lion, like some people that are kind of in the community still. Obviously, Spexify is still really in the community, but those are the kind of people that I was like homies with kind of back in the day, kind of brought me in here in the community.
Was Spexify like your first friend, or were those just your first time?
He was like the first, like I guess, like clouded person that I messed with because he like had the clout back in the day.
Yeah.
So I was
that's
like, I was
true.
homies with like Lakes and me were homies back in the day, like before, like this is before aggro, like me and Lakes, like
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
Agri Lake.
yeah. But that was like way back. That was like a long time ago, like when like scrims were like before Playground and stuff like that, like just back in the day.
Shit before playground.
Yeah.
That's
That's
wild.
the PG days,
Right,
man.
It was back in the day when people would be just readying up at the same time to get into the
Yeah.
lobbies because you couldn't 1v1 each other and stuff. Like,
Those countdown hit different, bro.
yeah, for real, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How did
straight up.
How did you start?
How did you start gaming?
How did I start gaming?
Yeah.
I mean, when I was like young, like I don't know if you guys remember like Spyro and Crash Bandicoot on like the PlayStation. Like I played Zelda on the Nintendo 64. I've just always kind of gamed, but like never game. Like Fortnite's the first game that I like have dedicated like 4+ hours like every day to like play or stream or whatever. Like, I mean, a year ago I had just like a PS4 and I was just on like my in my room on like a TV, and now I have like 3 monitors and 2 PCs, like a full setup type shit.
Oh, so you're a streamer now, right? You're a streamer.
I wouldn't say like a streamer. I stream. I kind of just make content. I just kind of do me. Like sometimes I'll make like a dope video. Like I'll get a video edited, or I'll stream like Zone Wars and stuff. But like I just kind of like just build the community and just kind of doing my own thing, I guess. Kind of. I mean, but I'm not like, I wouldn't consider myself a streamer or a content creator. I'm definitely too trash to be like a player or anything like that. So I'm kind of just in my own lane.
It's pretty cool.
Mm.
So how has it affected you that you're older in the community? You know how like everyone else is like young? How has
Yeah,
that
well,
affected
like
you?
things like learning that like Google Chrome is better than Internet Explorer. things like that have kind of helped out a little bit. So it's kind of there for. But some people, think I'm just like some weirdo that's old and in the community. But I just, I like gaming, and I just,
Yeah.
can really help the community. And like,
pretty cool.
because there's a couple people that I mess with, like my duo Black, he's like my age. Like there's people in the community that are closer to my age that I mess with. A lot of people in town are like 18, 20 plus.
They're older heads.
A lot of the leads in management are really old. Obviously, we got like players like G Money who are like 11, but like the management is like old. So like it's like that community, but right. But then sometimes people clown me for like being old, like a weirdo that's like in the community. But it's just part of,
man, you do you.
Part of how it is, right?
Yeah, for real. Just do you, man.
I don't listen to the hate at all. So it's like I don't mind being older, but it's kind of cool. I learn a lot of things, but it's funny because I'll like recommend music and stuff for people, and they like don't even know what it is and stuff. So it's kind of funny.
All right,
a lot of things like that.
I wanted to ask you a question. Like, this isn't to start drama for the people that are watching, but why did you leave Tempid? Like, what happened there?
I mean, my twit long really did say everything. There was a lot of, in my opinion, I wasn't ever given ownership, which, I mean, it kind of made sense. Like, they didn't really know me. Code didn't really know me. He's kind of in a panic when like Revolt ended, and he just like, everybody was giving up. It was just me and like 4 other people that were like still on the grind, like Ajax and Joar. Like we had, there was only me and like it was just a couple of us left. And then Keith came back a few days later and realized that he wanted to keep it going. But like, I mean, honestly, I was never like given full perms on like social medias. Like there was a lot of decisions that like I was just completely overrun with, even if like the whole chat was like cool with it. There was like a DM by I'm not gonna name people, but like people would DM me and tell me like, no, they're ass, like no, we can't do that, like don't do that. So it was like there's a lot of like of my like ownership kind of just like taken away. I was like kind of given an owner's role, but not like the actual like.
Yeah, you just had the title.
And I gave like I paid a lot of money. Like I was doing a lot of shit. Like I gave hours and hours of my time every day to the team while I was working like 13, 14 hours a day. Like I was completely, into it. It's just
drainful too.
Right. So after like 6 weeks of like realizing that like I'm just like an owner with a title. Like I got this like clout. Like a lot of people like know me and stuff now, but like. I would much rather if things just like worked out and like everything worked out the way it was going, and if it would have been cool, but things happen. But
so
my twin
like,
log was straight up like it's just I didn't feel like I was given ownership. There was a lot of fights in DMs when lead chat would be all for recruit, for instance. Like I would get told like in DMs like their ass like don't do it. Like
wait, so you would try recruiting people and they didn't let you?
Yeah. Wait, what's that? My bad.
That you would try recruiting people and they didn't let you or something?
Well, the way I did it was like the way I had it going was like if like a majority of the lead chat, which was only like 8 people or so, if like if 6 or 7 people were like he's a pickup, whatever, for instance, and I would go with it, even if I didn't like it. Like there was a couple people that I personally
just went by the majority.
It was always majority. But if I wanted, there was a couple times where like I would want somebody and I would get in my DMs for people on the team, not on the team. Like it was just a lot to deal with, and I just, for how much like time and money and like effort I was putting in, I just felt like I deserved more of like the ownership role that I was given.
Okay, which is understandable.
I wasn't given to it. Like it wasn't like one day I was just like, all right, I'm out. Like it was like a week. I was like, yo, things kind of got to go this way. We kind of got to do these things. Like I tried to lay it out, and it was just like,
just trying to lay it out for a good
path. And a lot of the past from like Tempid, when Tempid was like a really good comp team and stuff, and like a lot of the past, and it's like I didn't really know the past. When I was coming in, I was like for the future of Tempid. Like I wanted it to be the next best thing, and that's all I was thinking about. I was not thinking anything of the past, because I mean, in a sense, like Tempid died when it turned to Revolt, and then Revolt died, and I was like, it should have ended there in a sense, but I was given the ownership, and I felt like things were like going really good, like gaining 50 followers a day on Twitter, like we were blowing up on YouTube, we were making some dope ass content, like I thought stuff was going really good, but I was also putting out like the last couple weeks of it. I was like putting out, being professional and keeping it real. That's why it came to a surprise to a lot of people. That's why a lot of people like started kind of giving me hate and stuff, because it was kind of sudden to a lot of people.
Oh yeah.
But on the inside, people knew, like I told people how I felt. I don't hide how I feel at all. Like I'm a grown man and I tell people like how I feel. Sometimes I don't want to hurt their feelings and stuff like that, but I was telling people how I was feeling and how anytime I felt away, I would tell people. Always.
Yeah.
That's just how I am.
You gotta be
That's
real.
just kind of how you move on and other stuff. And it wasn't working out. Like it just wasn't working out.
Do you think Tempid's dying right now?
Yeah, good.
No,
Like,
I mean, it
what are your
depends,
thoughts?
like what you think. Like this, they still got grinders, they still got people wanting to join and stuff. But like, obviously they did some, followers being lost and stuff like that. And like Ajax leaving was kind of weird, and I got to talk to him about it, so I kind of understand where he was coming from. So it's like I wouldn't say it's dying because they still got grinders and stuff, but not gonna lie, I had it going in a much different way, in my opinion. I guess might bring a lot of hate, but in my opinion, we were going in a different way. I was happy with it.
What I saw is you kept it real professional.
Right, I was just trying to keep it organized and always professional. I always like was posting at the same time, 2 videos a week, like, and like I was paying for everything. I was paying for thumbnail, like I was getting, a couple people left Delirium to join the Tempid roster and stuff like that. So
Out of your own pocket?
I was pretty proud of what I did, and because of what I did in Tempid, the leads and talent saw that, and they wanted to bring me in, and I'm really happy about all that. I'm really happy where I'm at. I'm happy where Tempid's at, where they got their grinders and stuff going. Just
so
happy how everything worked out, I guess.
So how do you feel in Thailand now? How's it there?
It's good, man. I love Talon. I love Talon a lot. Like me and Sight, we got really close. Like I DM Sight, personal DMs like every day, just about like normal life shit. They keep it really professional. It's the same stuff like in lead chat. If the majority goes, even if a couple owners don't like it, it kind of goes. A lot of fights, but we get over it quickly. It's like it's just more, like I said, they're mostly all 20 plus, so it's just the management is really, really mature.
That's good. I like that.
Yeah, you guys are growing a lot too. I see.
Yeah,
like
I see that.
The IG went from like 3K to 8K in like a week. It was
That's crazy. And you guys are posting content every day.
We post every day. We post on IG
Oh, nice.
every single day, and like a lot of them hit algorithm. Like there's a couple that have like 50K views, a couple videos, and it's just like a small, 20-second clip of one of our players or something.
That's pretty cool, man.
I could see you guys blowing up, doing good.
Yeah, we're trying, and like getting like EXO as a creative lead, and he joined like Chronic, like shout out to EXO.
Yeah.
Like that's just like it's really cool. Like Talon's always doing we're always doing something for real.
Yeah, you guys are always moving forward, which is good because we need to see more teams doing that in the community.
For real.
Yeah.
So what are your thoughts on Coldstone and Keith? Like, you still cool with those guys?
I love the shit out of Keith. Like Keith was supposed to come to Vegas. I live in Vegas, and Keith was supposed to come to Vegas. Obviously, the coronavirus has kind of changed all that. I guess he has some family out here, so we were gonna like go to a buffet. We were gonna hang out. I was gonna like meet his family and stuff.
Dope.
Like I love the shit out of Keith for sure. And Ko, I have absolutely no comment on.
Yeah, understandable. Keith, he's a good guy. I like Keith. He's pretty chill as fuck, man.
Yeah, no, I love Keith. Keith's the homie, no, for sure. And that's why I love everything that happened with Tempid, and how how I came out of it, and who I came out of it with, and who still supports me and stuff.
Yeah.
And, I'm glad me and Keith can still.
You came out a different man from Tempid, huh?
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
As far as in the community wise, like, and it hasn't hurt that Talon reached out to me and wanted to bring me in as well. Like, I just, I'm just always trying to keep myself going. I try to keep myself going on my own shit as well. So,
yeah, which is understandable.
Right, I'm just always trying to grind.
Yeah,
that's
so
good.
I love Talon, and I love where I'm at now.
So besides Tempid, what are previous teams you have been in?
The only other team I was in was Gray's Fort, which was like in the like Glory Heaven days.
Okay.
It's funny, I saw like a bracket from the Elevate Discord and they actually put GC instead of GZ. Like we were just a really small like little small team. Like shout out to Lion and Hoodie. Those are the dudes that were in there with me. But most of them aren't in the comm anymore. But I know some people remember me. And then I grinded for Vicious for like a few months, and I got scammed by Ralphie.
Wow.
You got scammed by Ralphie?
Ralphie, the console player?
Yeah.
No
like
way.
Back in the day, yeah. And like I got in a huge fight with everybody on Vicious and stuff. That was like back in the day.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
Yeah, it is kind of crazy to like see where Ralphie's at now and stuff. So it's just kind of crazy to think about that stuff.
Yeah, that is crazy. I learned something new about Ralphie. Shit.
Right. I mean, it was a year ago, but yeah. It's...
like, do you set challenges for yourself?
I definitely set goals for myself. I mean, I'm I have a lot going on IRL, like, and I keep grinding IRL like tough. Like, I got 2 businesses that I own, and my girl just started a swim line that we're trying to blow up and stuff. So it's like,
that's nice. And
I work 8-10 hours every day. Like I just grinded IRL, but of course, I got goals. I'm in the gaming community as well. I try to at least.
Yeah, you gotta reach high for those goals, man.
Right, of course.
Yeah. So, do you watch any other podcasts?
Sports podcasts, like The Herd, with Colin Cowherd, like Undisputed with Shannon and Ship. Like, I watch a lot of sports podcasts. The Joe Rogan podcast is really good.
Yeah, shout out to Joe Rogan, one of my favorite podcasts.
But you gotta really mess with and like vibe with the podcast. Podcasts are really like personable, in a way. You know what I mean? You gotta really, when you gotta like want to listen to them. Yeah, you gotta
relate too. So.
Oh God.
I relate a lot with sports and stuff. There's not really like Fortnite and stuff. I don't really like anything else.
How's Vegas, man?
Yeah, like
Vegas is dope, man. Vegas is sick.
Is it
it's kind of shut down right now, but
shut down right now?
Yeah, Vegas is shut down. Like the strip is boarded up. Wow.
I know, I saw that. My brother lives in Vegas, and he was telling me about that. Like the strip is just boarded up and everything.
It's boarded up, bro. It's crazy.
Yeah, crazy, man. It's crazy to see that it's empty too, because it's never empty. It's the strip, man.
Bro. Well, you can't fly right now or nothing, bro.
I know.
But that also like is hurting us because like Vegas relies on people to come, obviously. Like
exactly.
We literally rely on people to come in here, so it's a really weird time.
Yeah, same here in
Anaheim. I was like 10 years old during like 9/11 and stuff. Like I lived through some weird stuff, and like this is just weird, bro.
Yeah, it is weird. I hate this quarantine, man. Just staying home
Right.
makes me go crazy. Like I want to go out. But
honestly, I don't feel the quarantine because I be working. I be driving a huge, ginormous rock truck every day. So it's like I be getting out every day, and it's like I don't feel anything, bro. And it's funny that people feel the quarantine.
Yeah.
I'm like, must be nice, bro.
I'm currently not working right now because I live in Anaheim where Disneyland's at, and I work at a hotel, so like there's no business because Disneyland's gonna be closed for another month. So I'm fucked right now.
Yeah, man, I work at Domino's, bro. Work every fucking day.
Yeah, Domino's ain't closed.
You gotta grind up, bro.
Yeah,
you gotta grind up that pizza, homie. Man.
For real.
It's crazy, man. Like, how does leading a team affect your social life? Does it affect your social life at all?
No, because I love it. Like I'm really motivated to grind. Like the team I'm on, I'm really motivated to grind talent and grind social media. Like I got IRL and stuff going on, but I got the time. I make the time because it's a priority. I love Fortnite too. Like everybody hating on Fortnite, but I love Fortnite. Like
same here, man.
Even though I'm terrible at it, like I love playing it. I love streaming it. I love the community. Like I love it all. So I just make time for it, so it doesn't really affect my IRL life at all. My girl gets mad at me every once in a while, but I make time for it.
Hey man,
it's understandable.
It's all good.
Yeah.
Hey, did you play any other games before Fortnite, like Call of Duty, anything like that?
I played Fallout 3.
Fallout 3?
And Modern Warfare 2.
When did you start gaming?
Like Spyro, like 2003.
Oh shit, no way, you played Modern Warfare 2? I'm late to that, but you played Modern Warfare 2?
Yeah, I played, Modern Warfare 2, with like Terminal and stuff. Yeah, I think I got to like 8th Prestige. That was like the last like real shooter I played, because Fallout has like VATS where it's like slow-mo and stuff.
Oh, okay.
And then like
I've never played Fallout.
Like Twisted Metal, like back in the day, like the clown ice cream truck game. Like I played all those games.
Oh, nice.
I've never really been a gamer. I'd sit down for like an hour, play a game, and then get bored and dip.
Yeah.
Now, like, my girl has to like pull me off of my office. My office is just my life.
Same.
Yeah.
Same.
So where your little chill spots at, man?
Yeah, no.
It'd be like that, bro. No worries.
Yeah, for real.
Is talent ever gonna branch out to other video games like Call of Duty and stuff?
As of now, I don't think there's any plans, but we're kind of, we got our eye on games coming out like Valorant. We'll see how good it does and stuff.
Yeah.
Because I've watched a little bit of it, and there's always been new games and new games be coming out, but right now, Fortnite, especially with
cool.
the FNCS going on, like we got a really good comp team. Like shout out to Ruben and Owning. Like we got a really good comp team coming up. So it's like we're kind of focused on Fortnite mostly right now, looking for like trick shotters and stuff like that. But
Yeah, shout out to Drew, man. He went crazy on that first place.
yeah, for real, Drew.
That dude's grinding up, bro. And Brian on Scuff is coaching him, right?
Is he?
I think he's coaching him, yeah. And that dude, he's doing a great job just coaching Drew because...
that's who's playing with Aiden, I think.
Yeah, that's crazy, man, because Drew's killing it, bro. Shout out to Drew.
Ruben's popping off, too.
Yeah,
Ruben,
for real.
Yeah, all just going on, bro. Crazy.
Yeah, those guys deserve more recognition.
For real.
That's a great team you got going on.
Give it to him,
Yeah.
for real. Yeah.
Yeah, but I really see big things coming for y'all, honestly. I wish you guys good luck for the future.
Yeah, thank you, bro. For real, I'm happy. Happy they
Yeah.
reached out to me. Happy to do what I can for him.
Yeah, it's good, man.
So it's a really good thing you came on the podcast, bro. I thought
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm glad
Yeah,
Tito reached out to me.
Yeah, people...
Shout out to
We had a
Tito,
couple
bro.
people bugging us about this because, you're Giraffe, you know what I mean?
Right. Well, I ain't nothing special, but I'm glad.
Yeah.
I'm glad some people feel that way for real. Like I'm glad there's people that actually want to like hear what I have to say.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So what
Yeah.
what motivates you to keep on going in the comm? Cause I see a lot of people quitting and all that, and you have
Yeah, I mean, I am the opposite of that. I'm more motivated now, really, than ever, which really sucks. Maybe maybe I missed the wave, but I really don't feel like that because like Fortnite's just kind of Fortnite. Like it's just maybe now that there's Valorant games coming out, maybe they'll focus a little bit more on their servers or something like that. Maybe they'll listen to the community a little bit more. Who knows? But as far as Fortnite, I love hopping on Fortnite every day and grinding, and I love mostly the motivation is like you guys bringing me on here, people wanting to hear me.
Yeah.
All the support I get on Twitter and stuff, the support I get in my streams. Sometimes my stream quality, recently my stream quality has been bad, but it's still just people chilling in there, which is fixed now, so that's all good. But
That's
there's
dope.
still just people that were riding with me, even though the stream was just scuffed.
Yeah, man, just keep grinding, bro.
You
That's
stream
good.
on Twitch, right?
Right, yeah. So that's the motivation. The motivation is that I just, I'm growing. Like there's no demotivation when you're growing, And
True.
even if you stall out, like that's what makes it. Like if you keep going, because trust me, for the longest time I was just nothing. Like if I would have given up, I could have given up so many times. I could have given up.
Yeah.
I could have left this community and nobody would have even known who I was.
Yeah.
But I just, I kept grinding because I wanted it, I wanted.
That's
motivate
good, bro.
people. Right.
Just pushing forward.
Yeah, man.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Don't worry about what other people tell you, bro. Like
Yeah,
about your
no,
age
facts.
or any of that shit. Like just keep on moving forward, man. You
Yeah.
can make it.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of haters on there that just love to see you fall down, honestly.
Right. No, I know. There's always people out there that want to watch you fall,
Yeah, for real.
waiting for
Man.
you.
How much
waiting for you to
followers are you
slip
at on
Twitch? I'm terrible on Twitch, bro. I mean, I've been growing. Like when I started streaming on Twitch, like, cause I streamed on PS4 like a year ago, and like was doing the whole like follow for follow on like Facebook and stuff. And I think I got like 45 followers. Now I think I'm at like 250 just from like streaming and stuff lately. Like,
That's
just from
nice.
Streaming, like, cause when cause I just started grinding for Tempid like 2.5 months ago, maybe 3 now. Damn. I started grinding for Tempid as a streamer because I got my setup. So I was like, well, I might as well try it. And all my homies were on there, like all the homies. Like I messed with
That's
a lot
dope.
of people on Tempid.
How
So,
much
like,
views
that's
do you
kinda-
average?
I mean, I was averaging like 12 to 15
To 15
when I was grinding. And now it just depends what I'm doing. Like if
Yeah.
I'm reacting to like RCs and stuff, I mean my stream be hopping, not gonna lie. But you know, if I'm just vibing, playing Zone Wars and stuff, I usually got like 5-7 people just like talking to me, chilling with me in chat. Like the supporters, the homies.
Hey man, but good luck on Twitch, bro. That's a hard place to
We be
go.
vibing. Yeah, it is really hard. That's why I just kind of do it when I'm feeling it and when the time's kind of right. I just got a new like revamp made and stuff, so it's like always trying to improve the stream where I can, even though it's like, and all my money goes to a charity, so it's not like I'm streaming for money or anything. I'm just streaming because I want to.
That's cool, bro. I like that.
Yeah. My name's not Giraffe for no reason, bro.
Hey, so what's your name in real life if you're comfortable with it?
John Paul, JP.
John Paul.
A lot of people know that. JP is my name, but John Paul is my government name, I guess.
So how do you choose the name Giraffe? Why?
I got giraffes like tattooed on my body and stuff. I love giraffes. I've loved giraffes my whole life. Like I'm like 6'5", like 200 pounds, so I'm like tall and skinny. Like I kind of am a giraffe. Get a sense of that. I like foster giraffe in Africa and shit. Like I love giraffes, bro. Like I'm a giraffe.
That's dope, bro.
I got giraffes everywhere in my house and stuff.
Wow.
Yeah.
I've never seen a giraffe myself. That's crazy.
Really? Yeah, I've seen a couple giraffes.
I went to the zoo.
At the zoo and stuff, yeah. I like giraffes a lot, bro. That's just kind of because there's a giraffe in like an org or something like that. I think there's a pro player giraffe in the Fortnite community.
Oh really? Is he a pro player?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know if he's like pro. He's on like BH or Merkin. He's on one of the like bigger comp teams.
Okay then.
Not like a phase or nothing like that.
So do you mind if we ask like more personal questions so people that are watching could get to know you?
Yeah, I don't care. I'll let you know if I'm not.
Do you have any kids?
No kids.
No kids. Do you plan on having any kids?
Yeah, I've wanted kids since I was like, I don't know, how old are you guys?
I'm 18.
Oh yeah, so 2 years before you guys. Like when I was 16, I wanted a kid.
You trying, man?
Okay.
Yeah, I've had 2 kids and they were both miscarriages.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Like, that's not a big deal. I mean, it was like one was in high school, one was in college. So it's like, it's God might be waiting for the right time, the right girl. And I've been with my girl now for 4 years.
Yeah.
We get married this year, next year. So.
Are you gonna get married?
Man.
Yeah, hell yeah, bro.
That's
dope, man.
Yeah, bro.
That's pretty dope, man.
Yeah.
Do you have any hobbies that you do on your own time? But like game.
No, I mean I build custom furniture. That's one of my businesses. I build custom furniture, kind of just in my garage. So I guess that's kind of a hobby.
Okay, that's cool.
And then my girl has her swim line. So it's kind of a hobby. I help her out wherever I can.
That's dope, man. I like that.
I smoke a lot of weed. That's about
Same
it.
here.
A lot of weed. Like that's it. I live in Vegas and it's 21 or older.
Yeah.
I smoke dabs and that's it. And I go hard, bro.
Shout out to them stoners out there, man.
For real.
420's coming up, blaze up.
People in the stream though.
Yeah, that's cool, bro.
Yep.
Hey man, every time it takes quality or something, he's faded. He's faded.
Yeah, bro. You gotta go hard in the paint. You got the dragon lungs going. You know what I mean? Shit, bro.
Alright, man. So, anything you want to say, Giraffe? Anything out to the public?
No, I mean, I hope I didn't like say anything that hurt anybody's feelings. I just, said the truth today. I don't.
Nah, man.
Trying to hurt anybody's
it's raw
feelings.
footage, man. People get hurt. You guys don't have to watch,
Alright.
No softies, man.
Try to say anything right. I don't think I said anything that I haven't said or people don't know. Like I just, reiterated it kind of, live on this podcast kind of shit. So.
Do you have any questions for us, like as GCast management?
I mean, what are your guys' goals and plans? Like,
honestly, our goal that I set for GCast management is to interview the aggro owners, but that didn't really work out because they wanted some money, and it wasn't worth it. I mean, I don't think it's worth it because they're just aggro owners. So
they wanted you to pay.
That was a goal. They're trying to make us pay for their time, but I wasn't really down for that because it isn't worth it. Once again, they're just aggro owners,
Right. Yeah.
But yeah, our next goal though, I'm trying to get a BH7 in here. That's for sure our next goal.
Oh, okay. That's dope.
Yeah, because I talked to BH7 here and there, and that'd be great to see him on the come up. Because I've been watching him since he had, barely any subscribers, and now that dude got like 34K. So that's one of my goals.
That's the best, man.
You
That's
guys
the best
just
thing.
started. Like, this is what, the third episode?
Yeah, third
Man,
episode.
it takes time, man.
Yeah.
It takes time. As you grow, as people watch it and listen, I want to be a part of it.
I feel like that's the best thing in the comments. Seeing your friends grow.
Right.
That's like a pretty good thing to see. Coming up from nothing.
For real.
Right, for sure.
Yeah.
It's crazy. That dude, BH7, like, shout out to 7, man. He grinded hard. And I want to shout out Keju as well. Those dudes, when they both go on
There's a couple
Rental-
people, like, Reeds from the com.
For real.
Now he's in an org, like, there's a lot of dudes came out of the com, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, man. But anyways, one last couple of questions. Anything else you guys want to talk about?
Not that I have, bro. I'm Gucci.
What about you, Quality?
Oh, no, I got nothing, bro.
Alright, well, that would be the end of the podcast, and thank you guys for watching. Anything you guys want to?
Yeah, no, thank you guys for having me, for real. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope it was,
Yeah, man.
I really
Just want to say,
hope it
good
was
luck
dope.
with
It was
talent.
good vibes. Yeah, no, thank you, bro. I said, shout out to talent, everybody in there. Appreciate them.
thank God you didn't need us, man.
Right, no. I mean, I was listening in on the first one with Keaton Cole a little bit, and I don't. That's not me. A lot of people will tell you. I mean, I'm one that answers like all my DMs.
Yeah.
Like any grinder, a lot of people will tell me, "Yo, thank you, man." A lot of people weren't even answering me. It's like, it don't bother me to just open a DM and answer real quick. Like, it's not that bad. It's not too long.
But yeah, I just want to appreciate you for coming on to the podcast. Just talking about, how you feel about the community. It was great having you,
thank
man.
you guys for
Appreciate
having
you
me,
a ton.
And thank you for
No doubt.
feeling comfortable with talking about Tempid and all that.
Yeah, no, like I said, it was
Yeah.
nothing that wasn't said before that people didn't know. So it's there's no bad blood. There ain't no shit talk. There's no behind the back shit. It's just it was all up front. I was up front with everything. It's just the kind of person I am.
Is there any people you want to shout out on this podcast?
I kind of shouted out everybody along the road. Shout out to everybody in town, and shout out to all the boys in Tempid that I love. And
Hey man, shout out to Tito who made this possible.
right,
Yeah,
shout out to Tito, that boy.
Yeah, shout out to Tito, man.
Tito
That's
and
one man
his
up
Noti
there.
gang, bro, for real.
Yeah, that's the stiff ball, bro. I love Tito, man.
That's a stiff shit.
I mad
bro.
love for that little dude.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah. Well, all right, guys. Thank you guys for watching, and just stay tuned for a new episode. Peace.